Alright, so who am I here with?
Hasi. How's Herb?
Wait. Hold on. I didn't even understand what you. Hasik. Well, like, I didn't even gotta, like, break it down. Like, you said too fast, bro.
That's my ad-lib. Hasi.
Hasi?
My name.
Hasi.
How's Herb?
Oh, so instead of Hasirv, it's Hasi altogether, right? Hasif?
Either or. Has or Hasi. It could be either or. However you want it.
So for the people out there that don't really know what you do, just explain a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Do everything. Everything. Music.
You said you got them racks every time I shop it's 50 or more. You said you flip them packs, I got one, took my for the low.
Fashion. Drip. You know.
You got a store too?
Yeah, and I got a store. This is my store right here. Motherland Exotics. Yeah, come shop.
So how did you get the name Hasif?
It's not Hasif. That's mad aggressive, bro. That's not my name. My name is Has. Has Herb. Or you could call
Hasif.
me. Or you could call me Hasi.
Hasi?
Hasi.
Hasi. How you doing, Hasi?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Calm.
How'd you get that name though?
It started 2015 when I started making music. You know, my name is Has, and I added the Herb, and then everybody just called me Hasi.
Hasi.
So I'm Has Herb, but everybody call me Hasi.
So nobody gave you that name like on the blog or something like that?
Nah. Nobody gave me that name. Nobody gave me that name.
That's like
I gave myself the name. Okay. Everybody called me that name. I told everybody call me Has, and then that's what it was from there.
So, where you from? For the people that don't know, like,
Harlem.
So
From Harlem, New York.
So how is your upbringing? You know, growing up from Harlem and shit like that.
I was born here, but my parents divorced when I was 2, so they sent me back to Guinea, West Africa. That's where my mother's from, and my father's from Mali. So I grew up in Guinea, came back when I was like 8 years old, and then, from there it was just about fitting in. I mean, they dropped me back off in Harlem, the mecca of the fashion and the culture, so it's like I fit right in. For me, I'm from 116, so it's like little Africa over here. Straight African brothers, you feel me? But we still got, American homies, Spanish homies, Mexican homies, Indian
Spanish
homies,
Harlem, not too far
everything.
from here,
Spanish, Spanish Harlem right down the block. Yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah.
So you grew up in Harlem, is that correct?
It's a fact.
So you never experienced life out there in Africa?
Nah, I did. That's what I just said. I was born here. My parents shipped me back to Africa when I was 2. So I was raised in Africa. I was born
How was
here.
that?
I mean, it was.
I know it gotta be like crazy out there, treacherous out there.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen movies and shit like that, you know.
you see me, man. Look at me. I mean, I came out right. Came out good, right?
I ain't gonna lie, I seen Blood Diamond, Hotel Rwanda. It's a little crazy out there. I ain't gonna lie.
Those are movies, bro. I mean, it's.
Is it like that in real life?
It's genocide and it's fucking murder. It's warfare. It's disease everywhere, all around the fucking world. America, Dominican Republic, Guinea, Mali, Senegal. You go anywhere, it's some type of It's some type of like bullshit going on there. Moral of the story is, for me, just be happy that you're alive. Be happy that you're blessed. Be happy that you're healthy.
Amen.
I mean, be thankful for what you have, because it's a lot of crazy shit going on out here. Word.
Amen. So do you be going back to Africa or not really like that? Like you don't be traveling, going back to see your family and shit like that?
I was there in 2018.
Oh, really? How was that? Like, does that kind of motivate you seeing Africa and then coming back to, United States and shit?
That shit was like, I would definitely say it changed my perspective on a lot of shit, bro. Cause when you out here, it's like you take a lot of shit for granted, you know.
Bro.
Like even just being able to be free and do what you want. Like you see how we just doing this interview in the store, chilling right now. Like that's not really like something you could do in Africa. Like you be working, you be trying to figure out how to eat, you figuring out how you survive. It's not just Africa either. Like I'm gonna keep letting y'all know, like all the disease, all that world starvation, all the bullshit that going on. It's not only Africa, that's all around the world. So all them videos you see and all that, for me, donate $1 for a kid to eat and all that, yes, it's real. It happens in Africa, but that's not how everybody lives. We have lavish, like, you know.
Why do they portray that to the world? Why you think?
I mean, it's the same way how somebody over here in the hood would die and they'll post on the news like a gangbanger got shot instead of saying like how the person graduated college or how the person was out here in these streets risking their life to feed their family and shit. They're not gonna mention that. They're gonna portray us as like, you know, the people who are shooting guns or banging this. So same for Africa, like they're gonna show us as the niggas who hungry or starving or dumb or like behind. But when you go to Africa, it's people who actually have mansions. It's people who actually live good. It's people who, who go from here who learn, take knowledge and go back and give it to the people. That's what me and my niggas is doing. Look, we're Motherland Exotics right now.
And yeah, very influential culture-wise too. Yeah, I influence hip-hop, a lot
That's
of
what
shit.
they tell me. They tell me I got a lot of influence. That's what I heard. I don't know how, but you know, we just being ourselves and just trying to show the people that you can really make it in this world, like, and not make it for anybody else's definition of making it, like your own definition of making it, like just because
everybody got their own definition.
Yeah, just because you don't got a chain and drive a Lamborghini don't mean you ain't make it. If you feeding your family, taking care of your little sister, then you got your little drip on, feel me, you do what you like to do, smoke your weed, sip your lean, whatever, like if that's your definition of making it, then you should be happy with yourself. You don't let nobody put you down or tell you ain't where you need to be at. For me, you know where you need to be, and you know where you need to get to, and you know where you from. Just don't forget that, and you good.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you just said some fact shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. So I see you got a song with G Herbo. Yeah. How did that kind of come about?
Shout out G Herbo, man. I just seen he drop the song with Future. That was fire. I'm dead happy for him.
How'd you tap in with G Herbo?
I've been a fan of G Herbo music since I was in high school. Word,
he's one of the pioneers of this drill shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, gangster. I ain't gonna lie, gangster. He definitely one of the first like drill artists and shit. I met him through one of my boys, So Talented. For me, So Talented is like one of the, for me, he's well known in the like tri-state area music scene. He be putting together a lot of shows for niggas, putting together a lot of features and shit. Shout out So Talented. He did that shit for me off the strength. And he, I honestly reached out to him. Like, I wanted G Herbo on the track, like, you feel me? Because I've been fucking with G Herbo, and then my man's Jay News, he worked at Def Jam before, so he was always like, when I did the Rich the Kid song, I was about to.
You did a song with Rich the Kid?
Yeah, I did a song with Rich the Kid in 2017. That's old though, like, for me, niggas did that shit. But the whole, like, whatever, that shit was just a crazy situation. But for me, the G Herbo situation, that ended up happening through So Talented. He set it up. I was gonna do like a fresh new track with G Herbo, but at the time my single All Day was hot. I mean, All Day it's still hot. All Day is still like fan favorite, but at the time All Day was just
so
like,
All Day is like your biggest track, basically.
I would say, yeah, that people know about right now. But my biggest track is not out yet, so I feel like when that biggest track come out, then that's gonna be my biggest track. But right now, it's All Day.
Do you kind of know which one is gonna be your biggest track, or not yet? Because sometimes some people have that feeling like they know it's gonna be.
I feel like I know what songs. I always know what songs is gonna do well for me, but I feel like it's ultimately up to me to make it my biggest track, because I feel like there's songs that I have dropped that are bigger than All Day, but they didn't come out to have that impact because I didn't put that effort in.
You didn't market it well and stuff like that. Okay.
Marketing, pushing it, you know, content, all that little shit. Like, it matters, it's important, you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, the fact that I was able to receive all the traction and all the feedback that I get still to this day for them records that I dropped in 2019, 2020, it goes to show that the music always still gonna speak for itself, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't gotta post every day. It be times I don't post for months, you feel me, on Instagram, on Twitter, on social media at all. And people just be tagging me, people be calling me, asking me, what's up with this, doing this, like, on top of me about the music. So it's like, I don't take it for granted, you know what I'm saying? If anything,
you should start being more consistent and shit, you know?
Yeah, I be mad at myself, bro. I be, like, all my fans, all my real supporters, like, I want y'all to know, like, I really, like, appreciate everybody to the point where, like, sometimes I be in my head going crazy, like, yo, how do I take this, like, platform, this community that's, like, all around, like, it's really my community. Like, I really got a community that's based for me, like a Haas Earth base. So it's like, I'm just trying to figure out how I could guide all these people to understand, like, that I'm just as vulnerable as y'all. Like, I'm real just like y'all. I go through stuff just like y'all. Yeah, like, I deal with real life shit. I go up, I make money, I lose money. For me, I lose sleep, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not just always about, for me, just putting out music. I want to put out the best music. I want to make sure, like, people who Haas Earth fans like are proud Haas Earth fans. They know what's up. Like they know I'm always gonna drop the best music. I'm always gonna, feel me, give them something to count up some money to, something to.
Are you satisfied with all the music you put out so far?
Hell yeah, I'm happy with a lot of this shit. I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes I be having confliction with just giving myself credit for my accomplishments, but when I look back at it, bro, I see the growth and I'm proud of it, bro. For real, like I'm super proud of the growth. I just dropped this new single, Persuasive. It's on YouTube, so I just tried something new. I just dropped it only on YouTube because I'm trying to get my.
Speaking of, you dropped a new song. What else do you have coming up? Any music videos, projects, anything?
That's what's out right now. I just dropped Persuasive. That was a week ago, so everybody go tune into Persuasive. That's out right now, only on YouTube. I'm gonna drop it on all platforms as soon as I get about 10,000, 20,000. I ain't even gonna say a number. Just run that shit the fuck up on YouTube, run up them subscriptions, and let's go crazy, man. I got a bunch of singles on the way, bro. Like, when I say a bunch, I mean like over 250 songs already recorded and mixed, you know what I'm saying? So that's a couple projects. It's a lot of projects, a lot of throwaways, a lot of features, a lot of shit like that. But like I said, like, bro, I just been dealing with a lot of self-doubt, a lot of like, and this is me being transparent with my fans. This is just me. If you're here just to watch this, and even if you're not a fan, even if you're here to just learn, or you're here to just take something away, just like be yourself. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there in a, just be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not like, just, you don't have to say you being real. You don't have to say you a real nigga. Just be yourself, and literally that's gonna get you as far as you need to go.
Being yourself will take you far. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, that's how I met you. Just being myself. My boy Surrender Ty hit me up, told me like, yo, you want to do this interview with Trill Marty? I was like, hell yeah, why not? Ty always keep me in mind for all the good shit. Like, for me, he about to do this pop up he got going on for me. He got his brand already ringing all around the world. I'm not even gonna say all around the town. Like, for me, cause Harlem niggas, like, we really have that type of influence. Like, when we start something, it has just, for some reason, Harlem, like niggas in Italy.
Speaking of Harlem niggas,
yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't tapped in with Sheck West yet, bro.
No, Sheck is my boy. I grew up with Sheck.
For real?
Yeah, that's my boy. I mean,
I'm surprised you haven't made a song yet, man.
We have a song.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Y'all just never dropped it?
It came out. It's called Haters. It was out. Came out 2016, 17. It was a minute ago, but it never dropped on platforms or anything like that. It was just a SoundCloud song. But Sheck is my boy. He doing his thing. You feel me?
Damn, so you've been doing music for a little while.
Yeah, I was like 2016. That was what, 6 years ago. But that was when I was just starting, just playing around. Like, Sheck was already kind of like signed to Travis and doing all the stuff that he was putting together to get to the point where he dropped Mo Bamba and everything. At that point, I was still like, I was in a rap group with my homies called MO6, but it was like more of a like family thing, you know what I'm saying? It was me, the brothers, you know, all of us, and you know, a lot of the homies who was like a part of what we was doing, they ended up getting indicted. They got arrested, you know what I mean? My boy Abe, he got locked up. They slammed him with 10 years for me. And my other boy Ali got locked up. It was a lot of shit. It was like too much going on. So at that time, I just started making music as like a pathgate to just, you know, find a way like just to get away from all the bullshit that was going on.
Speaking of music and find a way, I'm wearing one of your masks right now. You have a brand.
Yeah.
Brainface. How did you kind of come up with that? Like, I see you gave Yachty a mask. Like, how did you kind of like come up with the whole Brainface brand?
So the name Brainface, I had that shit for about like a year and a half now. I had Brainface just as a thought, like an idea that I always wanted to do a brand because I just felt like the name was cool, bro. And then I met up with this kid out in LA. This is my boy. And he basically does tattoos and stuff like that. So I ended up finding out bro does like stitching and clothes and shit like that. And I told him I wanted to start this brand called Brainface. And he was like, yo, bro, let's just take it to the fashion district and go get some fabrics. And then from there, let's see what we could do. So went to the fabric store. That same day we went to the fabric store, I upped it, spent $5K on all the fabrics. He went, started cooking a mask. He gave me a set price. I paid him for the mask. And then from there, this mask became like the trending topic. Like literally, I had started off with like 13 colors. Yeah. I had like maybe like 300 masks like all together. Came to the towns with them. sold them for like 80 to 100 each, and they was just going. And then some, of course, I was giving out like, you know, hand to hand. I was doing like Instagram sales, Cash App, shit like that. Still don't have a website. Everything is done just organically, just through like my following, my friends, feel me, people who support me, people who just actually like the brand itself, because now it's like has its own cult following and shit. Like I be on fucking, like I got somebody who run the page now, you get what I'm saying? But sometimes I like literally be getting texts, they be like, yo, look, like it's like 1,300 people looking at our story right now, and we got 1,700 followers, so it's like, that's just crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't even follow myself on this shit, you get me? So I'm looking forward to dropping our first collection notice for.
How'd you get Yachty to her?
Yachty? Oh, that was come on, you know, if I tell you that, I had to kill you, so. Nah, but shout out to the guys, man. You know,
where do people can find you at Instagram and stuff like that?
Brainface.us. We also got a TikTok too. I don't run that shit. Somebody runs the TikTok. We got to start posting more.
Where do you find your artist page?
My artist page, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all that shit, YouTube. For me, I'm on every platform, Apple Music, Spotify, for me, Tidal, all that shit. Haas Earth, for me, nothing else, no one, no underscore, none of that. It's just Haas Earth. On Twitter, it's Haas or Hasi, for me, with the Y, not a I. And yeah.
So this is your store, right? You got like a lot going on. You got za, shorts, exotic snacks, sandals and shit.
We got the packs right here. For me, we got the shorts. Pull up closer a little bit, buddy. We got the shorts. For me, and look, this is how I really get. Like when I say motherland, like this is really the motherland. We got the prayer rug right here. Like my brothers, like my niggas really pray in the store. Like we got.
You Muslim?
Everything up. Yeah, I'm Muslim. Yeah, Hassan means brave / handsome. That's what it means in Arabic. I mean English, but you know what I mean. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like this store right here is like the mecca of, for me, Harlem African youth culture, you get what I'm saying? Like this is like the hub for all my niggas to really come through, you know, get their mind right. We got homies who literally like got businesses, got shit going on, like they'll stop their whole day and come pull up right here and park and just hang out with us, smoke, chill, talk about how we're gonna elevate. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I done been here and seen niggas really change their life like in weeks, months, days. Like I done seen people pull up here and get their mind right to the point where it's like, yo, like we all young, black, and people count us out every day. Like we just walking down the street, people look at us and they intimidated, or they fearful, or they mad, or they feel some type of way. But when we come here, it's like just all of us love. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just love. There's no animosity. There's no like no all the stereotypes people think that, oh, you see a group of black people and we're not on that. Like, look, somebody was to walk in the store right now, they'll just be standing here watching the interview. You know. Looking at us.
I see some sneakers that I like though, man. You think you got my size though?
What size you wear? You know we do cash up front, man. No layaway.
Nah, we ain't doing no layaway, man. 370, that's not bad. It's not bad. You got size 9 in these?
Size 9?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got? Apple Pay, cash?
Got Apple, everything. Venmo, PayPal, everything.
Hey yo, Schizo. Yo, grab me the size 9 in these in the back. Yeah,
size 9, yeah.
See if you could grab that.
Yo, so come on, you got me with a little deal or something, bro. You charging 350, do it for like 325.
Hey, 370, bro. I got you.
325. Come on, we doing an interview. Come on, bro.
Got
Look
you
out.
For 350, bro. It's because I want my fans to come shop. So I'll give you a little deal.
325. Come on, 325.
If you got
cash at
350. 350 on Cash App.
I got you.
Cause it's fees and all.
No, I got you 350.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, chill. Yo, it's a prank, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank, bro.
Fuck this shit.
It's a prank, bro. I couldn't even get out anyways. Chill.